Hello guys, this is Victor Casino. I'm here with another strategy on Sportybet. Yeah, on Sportybet. I've been getting a lot of response and Victor Casino do strategy on Sportybet with the Sportybet user. Now I'm for you guys. Okay, I'm for you guys. So do well not to skip any part of this video. Okay, because I'll be exposing a lot of stuff and I'll be explaining a lot of stuff you guys really need to understand. So before we go to the video of today, I really want to say this video is for educational purposes only. I'll try as much as possible to be slow in my explanation and also to be fast so that we don't take much time. You understand? So I'm apologizing in advance in case the video is long. Okay. I always say don't skip any part of the video because if you do, you might miss it, especially when I'm talking about new game I've not talked about. Take your time and go through it. Alright. So that being said, let's get down to business. If you have not subscribed, please smash the subscribe button, turn on the bell icon, like this video. Is very important, guys. If I see up to 1k like on this video, I will show you guys a strategy on instant virtual that is so hot. I've been following the series for so long. I've not done video on it because I really need to make sure it's perfect before I bring it out to you guys. But I'm seeing good response for it. So let's get down to the business of today. So this game, the name of this game is called Rush. I just want you guys to pay attention to this board here. In a moment, I'll be explaining. You can see we have 163. We have 12. Okay, we have 2. Now I'll be explaining why I want you guys to pay attention to that part. Okay, the reason why I say you should pay attention to that part is because in later on in this video I'll be explaining something or I'll be showing you guys something. Now watch. So I know a lot of you guys will not know this particular game, so let me go back. um let me go back. You notice, sorry guys, you notice when you come to this to your sporty bed, you have something like this. All you have to do is to click on the game icon. So when you click on the game icon, you will notice that there are new organizement here on this platform. You can see, so you come to Crush, or if in case you don't see Crush, just locate this game called Rush. This is the game we'll be playing for today. So click on it and boom, here we are. Now the reason why I ask you guys to pay attention to this is because we'll be seeing our result, like our trading result here. Now I want you guys now to follow me carefully because this is where everything gets serious. Now I'll just take my time to explain the interface you see here because I know some of you will be seeing this for the first time. um the name of the game is Rush and this one is the number of X. The number of X is being determined. Okay, the higher the number of X is being multiplied with your staking amount to give you your reward of ratio, right? That's your profit. So if you come down here, you have a target coefficient, which is the X. You can see this one is 1x, this one is 2x. You can take it to any amount you want. I'll be showing you guys in a couple of minutes. And the chances of winning you'll be seeing here is just kind of maybe percentage table. If you put it on 2x, you have 50 chance of winning. You understand? If you bring it more lower, you have more chances of winning as well. So if I should bring it to 1 point, let's just say 1.3, you have about 98% winning ratio, which is very correct. But we are not focusing on that, guys. I'll be showing what we're focusing. This is what I'll be teaching you guys, how to actually get up to 8, yeah, 8 points on this 8x, which means if you're starting with 59, we'll do the calculation, everything, guys. So like I said, just grab your seat and take note. Okay, so we go to the next one. This one here is a bet amount. You can increase the stake, you can reduce, you can increase, you can put max amount, minimum amount to make things more snappy, and you can place on auto bet here. All right, so I'll be teaching you guys how to do that. You can put it on auto bet or you can just place manual bet. All right, so let's get down to it. So this strategy is very simple. You can see this is, let me go to the lowest amount. You can see my balance is very small, which is just 576. All right, so I'll just click on the minus icon, guys. Please guys, if my voice is somehow, I'm so sorry. I apologize over time. You can see the time. This is 1:25 a.m. at midnight, guys. I'm doing this video, so it's a promise. So I told you guys I'll be updating you guys back to back. Throughout last week, I've dropped videos on YouTube, but YouTube just turned down to remove the video. I don't know what happened. So that's the reason I could not drop video for long now. It's just a gap of 1 week, 7 days. So let's get to it. So what we need to work on, we'll be working with 8 point. I told you guys we'll be working with 8 points. So the first thing you need to do is come to this target here. You click on this figure here to increase your stake. When you click on it, you now clear everything and click on it. Like I said, we're working on 8 points. So this is 8x. You see, you have only 13%, guys. Don't worry. In time, this 13% will make more sense. Now I'll be showing you guys something. Then you come down here, you can choose your stake amount. The minimum amount here is 30 naira. So if you go to the minimum is 30 naira. So you can only stake 30 naira as a minimum. But here we'll be starting this account with 50 naira. But for the sake of this video and for the sake of my account balance, I'll be using just 30 naira to show you guys something. To show you that the strategy I'm about showing you is very, very accurate. Now listen. I always say if you have about 80% good strategy and you have the remaining 20% good staking plan, then you're 100% on the profit side. No matter the odd ratio, okay? A good staking plan and a good strategy, then you are very good to make money. So on this platform now, you can make a minimum of 5,000 naira daily. It depends on how long you trade on the system and how many time you're on the system. Like I always say this, all of us have different results, okay? You have this different results. These are my statistics. This is what I've been playing throughout. These are the game I've been losing. This red is the game I've been losing, and this one is the game that I've been winning. Okay, you can see up to 163 x, right? So I'll be teaching you guys how to scale up to 8. Like I said, 8. So but before we go to it, I really want to show you guys something. Let me explain this. We're talking about staking plan. So the aspect of staking plan, I'm sorry guys if I'm rushing, please just pay attention. The reason of staking plan is we all know this platform is here to milk something out from us, right? And the way you can literally defeat them is to work smartly, right? You need to work very, very smart using staking plan. So I've crafted out a staking plan and I'll explain that. So I'll be taking you guys to the staking plan. Let me just explain the staking plan. So I have the calculator here and I have the staking plan here. Now see the staking plan. You can see rush staking plan. I draft it out. Then I choose the odd. Okay, like I told you guys that we'll be going for 8 odd. Now this is 22 strike, which means if you're playing odd 8, this taking plan here only costs you 6,050 naira, right? You go for 22 times. Now, guys, this is what I want you guys to know. You cannot go for 22 times on rush without getting 8 points. Without getting 8 points. Now, remember, I told you guys to pay attention to this board here. You can see this was not even up to 8 here, guys, when all these big figures start coming. It will make more sense when I start to put this into practice. But I want you guys to pay attention to this taking plan. This is 50 naira 4 times. You play 75 naira 4 times. Okay, and sorry, you play 50 naira 2 times and 50 naira 4 times, 75 naira 2 times, 100 naira 2 times, 150 2 times, 200 2 times. This is when you are losing. Okay, if you're playing 8 and you're losing, this is when you apply this staking plan here. Okay, if you lose, you play 15 naira, you lose 15 naira 4 times. If you do not win, you go to 75 2 times. You do not win 100 2 times. If you do not win, and so on. If you do not win, and when you get to 800, and let's say you win, now if this 800 now you multiply it. Now let me show you guys something. I'll just use this 800 as an example. Let's say you play this throughout and you lose, okay, and your last stake is 800. For example, guys, I don't say you can go this higher without you winning, but let's say you get down to this 800 without winning. Now this is 800. You only play it one time. Now let's go to our calculator and see and do this. You will now see that there is a good reward ratio there. Let's say 800 now. The 800 you stake multiply by your 8 odd. This is 6,000 what? This is 6,400. You actually do what? Recover your money, right? You actually recover your money. Remember, you were ought to play this thing just once. But now what I'm trying to tell you guys is you cannot go for it. You cannot go for 22 strike without recovering your money or without winning. So let's put this thing now into practice. I managed to draft out this. Now this one is for 25 strike, and this for 25 strike. You can see this 10k as the total capital for 25 strike. So let's just use the last one as 1.5. So if you go 1.5 multiplied by 8, okay, 1.5 multiplied by 8, you see that at the end of the day you recover everything and still make an additional profit, right? So that is the use of staking plan. Okay, in another way you can call it money management. So let's get to it. Now let me now explain the strategy on how it works. Now we understand what how the staking plan works, guys. Please, you can copy out this staking plan when I explain this. You can copy this out and keep it somewhere. Okay, you can see this on my notes. Okay, you can copy it out or you take screenshot of it. I'm giving you a few minutes to do that, and also take screenshot of this. I'm giving you a few minutes to do that. Now let's get back to the strategy. Now I'll be applying it. This video is long already, guys. Like I said, I apologize over time because I need to explain better. Now this is it. When you come here, now let's assume I'm using 15 here and this is 8. Now I'm not going to play 8. I'll be playing the least odd. Now the reason why I'm playing the least odd, be watching this zone or be watching this zone. You now take note. You'll notice the more I play, right? Even if they are smaller, I'll just be counting it before you now see something like 8, or you see something like 100, or you see something like 50, or something like 12. Just be counting it, right, according to the time. Our staking plan here says 22 times or 25 times, right? Let's use for example, let's use this 22 strike, which is 6,015 naira. All right, let's come here. Now let me use the lowest, the minimum odds, which is 1.1, right? It will be very hard for me to lose on 1.1, so I'll be placing the minimum bet on the minimum odd. Now take your eye on this coefficient here, right? So let's get to it. I'll place my bet. That is 6, right? 6. Watch. You have lost 1. Can you see? The second one was a 1. Look, it's 9. Now you go back to your 59. Watch. You lose. That is 1. You lose. That is 2. Be counting it. You are still on 50 naira. You lose. That is 3. You are still on 50 naira. You lose. That is 4. You now move to 75 naira. You see, you now go to 75 naira, it now gives you what? 11 points. So there's no how you can go for 22 times without actually winning. This is not possible. So the strategy is very, very simple, and the logic behind it is very, very simple, right? The strategy and the logic is very, very simple. So this is 2 loss. Watch. This is 3 loss. You still have 50 naira. This is 4 loss. Now you're going to 75 naira. 75 naira 1. 75 naira 2. Now, how many times is our staking plan on 75 naira? Okay, 2 times. So we are 100 naira now. Now, let's say 100 naira 1, 100 naira 2. Good. Now, let's go. Keep on. We are on 100 and 151. We need to play 152. Now, 151, 152. Just watch something, guys. 152. Now, this is 150. We are 150. Now, it goes down to 200. Watch. 200. Now, we are first one. You can see exactly it goes to 8. So, there's no how you can go for 22 times without actually winning, guys. So, this is the strategy. And do well to like the video, share, comment what you think about the strategy. And, I'm signing out.